Hello YouTube, today I'll be giving you a deck profile that I've been anticipating and waiting to give you guys. It is one of my favorite Digimon decks. I got information from Japan and honestly I've been really excited to share this one with you. I've been cooking it up after seeing a topping list from Leomon from I believe it was East. Shout out to his channel if you don't know him. He's way more popular with the Digimon card game than I am. I don't ever expect to collab with him. I just think his channel is amazing and gives great content for the game. Shout out to that guy. If you're subscribed to me and you're not subscribed to East, definitely subscribe to him. He has great meta content and amazing videos for the Digimon card game. And with that being said, again, not sponsored, just want to shout out an amazing content creator. Shout out to you, East, if you ever watch my videos, ever. I doubt you ever will, but shout out to you. Your content is amazing and keep up the amazing work, my guy. Also, I need to check out Kaiju number 8 as well. Anyway, Fremon is the egg for the deck. We're running 4 copies of my Fremon deck. This card is, if your Leomon attacks, you may draw a card. Notice that today is a lot of EX5 decks that have been updated for the current format, for the English format. And I've been really waiting to get these cards in the mail for this. I want to get better sleeves. The sleeves haven't come in yet, but again, I couldn't wait any further. I wanted to give this deck profile for you guys. Fremon is the egg for the deck. When your Leomon attacks, you may draw a card. Moving on, we'll be playing 2 level 6s. Excuse the glare, it's pretty bright in here today. We're playing Pilgrimon Paladin Mode Ace and Quartzmon as our level 7s for the deck. These are just really powerful cards that can make or break any matchup. And now for the favorite of the deck. We'll move these on to the side and I'll play the next card. Again, we're trying out new camera angles today, so please forgive me for any glare and just different cameras, and leave suggestions down below. This is our boss of the deck. We have 2 copies of Heavy Leomon. He has Fortitude. He did Digivolves on play and when Digivolving, and on play and when Digivolving and on delete. And at end of attack, he is bottom decking something or he on suspense. Then we have 2 copies of our Saber Leomon Ace, a Leomon Ace card, which is really good for the deck. When Digivolve, this is also one of my favorite cards in the game in general, just a generic ace, being a Leomon in name, a nature spirit, because I am Mr. NSP on the Digimon Discord. So, just FYI, I'm Mr. NSP. I love nature spirits. I will be giving that deck profile when we get the next wave. I was going to do it now, but I don't think the deck is worth sharing until we get the next wave, as in all honesty. I think I'll wait and hold it off. But Saber Leomon, when Digivolving, suspended Digimon, and it gets spend 2 Digimon, get -2 AK, and then when attacking, suspend a Digimon. If you do not suspend, unsuspend this card. It's a really good ace card. Next, we play 2 copies of a tech card, Shadow Seraphimon Ace. This card will make and break matchups. It's Devolve 3, and it's a blocker, and it's just when attack is redirected, -5k. And you're going to notice a lot of tech cards in this deck. This is a very powerful tech list. 1 copy of Grand Quagmon Ace for Tamer Hate. 1 anti-Digivolve card for Mega Gargamon Ace. It suspends 2, and he's also a double card and attack twice. And my favorite ace in the entire game, Cherubimon Ace for blanket DP reduction. And that is it for our level 6 package. As you can tell, we have a lot of ace cards. Considering that we have a lot of one-of techs, we have, if you're looking at the level 7s, we'll go over it really slowly. We got the Quartzmon, then Pilgrimon Paladin Mode. We have our Leomons for level 6s. We have our Seraphimon Aces, our Grand Quagmon for Tamer Removal, our Mega Gargamon, and our Cherubimon. And that is all for the level 6 and 7 package. That is a lot of interruption just there alone, but we're not done just yet. Moving on to our level 5s, we play 1 copy of Mega Kabuterimon Ace that I got in a box a long time ago, and I've just been holding on to for this deck in general. It's just 1 copy for when we have our Leomon X and X antibody on the field, just for another ace for a different level. 1 Argamon for generic green good stuff, just a really good card in general, just speed up our plays. It's just a really good generic green card, and his inheritable is really good. And then we run 1 copy of, where it was an alternate, Shakuamon. This card is amazing. It just gives us, we're running it for the immunity effect, and it actually, when I was testing it online on Untap, I was fighting a Dynamon, and because Dynamon's effect is not for the player, it's for Digimon, it bypassed that, and he had no security, and I swung for game with the Shakamon and robbed him off the 1-of. That is it for our tech cards of the level 5s. Moving on to our actual Leomon deck package, We play 3 copies of Grapple Leomon. Bottom decking is some small stuff on plan when digivolving. It has Fortitude, so if it's deleted by any means, it comes right back. And then we have another copy of Loader Leomon at 3 copies. On play when digivolving, minus 3k DP. And he has Fortitude as well when he'll come back and play himself and he get with no sources. He has inherited blocking, he has inherited piercing if you have Leomon in name only. Please keep that in mind when you go into your aces. If they're not the Leomon cards, they will not get that inheritable. But it's fine, because we have plenty of ways to give better inherited piercing and stuff anyway. Moving on to our level 4s, we run 4 copies of the GOAT, Leomon himself. On attack, you can digivolve by a reduced cost of 1, and he has inherited Digivolve 1. And then we play 2 copies of Mad Leomon for the when attacking effect, as well as his end of attack is somewhat coming in handy very rarely. Just being able to digivolve from trash is what we do for him for most of the time. Oh, in your hand. Or trash. Yep. I was reading it upside down, but I was pretty sure to digivolve from trash. Then we play 4 copies. This card is the one that I had to get refunded twice because I never got it in the mail and they never shipped it to me. So this is why the deck profile came so late. It was planned a while ago, but I just never got it in the mail because it was refunded twice. 4 copies of Leomon X Antibody. Just it's an on deletion recover 1, free digivolve onto Leomon, and it has blocker and Fortitude. It also gives minus 3k DP. So it's just a really good card. That is it for the level 4s. We will move on to the level 3s. I play 4 copies of Elecmon. It's your search top 5 for a card with Leomon in name, and it's on deletion inheritable. It will digivolve 1, and then this one search your security stack for a Leomon in name, and then on deletion minus 2k secure DP to a Digimon. And final level 3 in the deck is just 1 Pumamon, just 1 Floodgate, but we got to be careful because we can't Fortitude when he's on our board. Just kind of for the mirror match and for when you're fighting against decks like that have partition. He's just kind of a tech card for that. And that is it for our level 3s. We're running just 9. It's a little low, but you'll see that it's very consistent for this deck. Option cards. I run 1 copy of the most powerful option that I really want to be banned. Hidden Potential Discover. This card is just crazy. It's just so free. It's a 0 cost option. Rest of Digimon reduced by 5. So it's just a really insanely valuable card. Then we play 4 copies of Agility Training. Check top 2, add a green to your hand, and then it reduces its evolution cost. That is it for the deck. Not to the deck, but for the option cards. That's most of the main deck. Next, we run the last cards of our deck is 2 copies of Analog Youth. Checks the top 3 cards, adds a Digimon to your hand, and sends the rest of the trash. This sets up your trash for Mad Leomon, as well as adding your aces that you may need. 2 copies of Shoto to give blocker when you're going into your aces. This way, you make your Loader Leomon a blocker that they have to answer twice, or else they're just going to have to get aced on. And he also gives you memory, and he also can give piercing, but I don't think that ever comes up. It's just the blocker and the memory that matters. And then 2 copies of Mimi. She's been good since day 1. She lets you go wide. She's a memory tamer, and she's just incredible for the deck. And that is it for the Leomon deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. It is one of my favorite ones to play. It does so well in testing, is so consistent, and it's just so much fun. Just being able to have Fortitude and all those options, it's so hard for the opponent to play around. I really feel like I improved on the list I saw originally, and it's more my liking. I just really love this deck, and it's been so much fun to play and build. I hope you guys enjoyed. It is a very weird deck list, but it's one of my main decks. That and Mirage Galgamon are 2 of my absolute favorites. Really weird that they're both furry decks. But anyway, moving on. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a comment down below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you really enjoy the content. I really want to give more deck profiles like this. I have another Digimon deck profile coming out today. I have more Vanguard coming out. And I have, once I get a few more cards in the mail, I will be posting 10th anniversary feature card Buddy Flight. So please stay tuned for that. More Battle Spirits coming. And even I got some Weiss works on the way. So maybe even a Weiss deck profile. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.